Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2022 INFINITI QX55 Sensory, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2022 INFINITI QX55 is a new SUV for the brand. It's heavily based on INFINITI's QX50 small luxury SUV, but has a sloping roof line for a sportier coupe-like look. INFINITI also gives the QX55 standard all-wheel drive, 20-inch wheels, and a revised trim level lineup that forgoes the QX50's base trim level. The sloped roofline certainly gives the QX55 a more striking profile than its traditionally styled sibling. INFINITI also revised the transmission and engine to make them smoother and more consistently responsive. The QX55's interior is almost a picture-perfect recreation of the QX50 cabin. The multi-tone interior is visually interesting, and open-pore wood trim further bolsters an overall impression of quality. The new 2022 INFINITI QX55 sleek style, plentiful standard features, and roomy interior could make it an appealing pick for a coupe-style small luxury SUV. The 2022 INFINITI QX55 comes in 3 trim levels: Luxe, Essential, and Sensory. The base model QX55 is the Luxe that has a starting MSRP of $46,500. The Luxe starts you out with a turbocharged 268 horsepower 4-cylinder engine, continuously variable automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, 20-inch wheels, LED headlights, roof rails, and a power liftgate. Inside, the QX55 Luxe has simulated leather upholstery, power adjustable front seats with heating, dual screen infotainment system, 6-speaker sound system, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration, and a Wi-Fi hotspot. Safety features include lane departure warning, forward and rear collision mitigation, and blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. The mid-level QX5 is the Essential. It has a starting MSRP of $51,600. The Essential adds on more luxury features such as a power adjustable steering column, driver seat memory settings, heated steering wheel, leather upholstery, ventilated front seats, 16-speaker Bose premium sound system, and a surround view camera system. There are 2 main option packages available for the Essential. One is the Pro Assist that gives you adaptive headlights, adaptive cruise control, blind spot intervention, and lane departure warning. The other package is Proactive, which requires the Pro Assist, and that gives you an upgraded adaptive cruise control, lane keeping system, adaptive steering, and head-up display. The most expensive QX55 you can buy is the Sensory, and it starts at $57,050. This top-shelf QX55 trim comes with all the features I've already mentioned as standard, plus a hands-free liftgate and premium leather upholstery. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2022 INFINITI QX55. It's the new SUV for the brand. Real quick before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links in the description below. As it turns out, I've done almost every 2021 INFINITI with the exception of the QX60. I thought I actually did the QX60, but I didn't, so I'll have to. But I've done all of them. I did the 2021 QX80. I did the QX50, which the QX55 is based off of, as you can see. So if you're interested in the QX55, you might be interested in the QX50. And I also did the Q50 and the Q60. So after you watch this video, make sure you watch 1 or 2 of my other INFINITI videos. The link to the playlist is in the description below. Okay, so before we actually build and price out our Q55, let's explore the features. Let's explore all the features. There's interior features, exterior features, things like that. So let's jump into that. And then after we do that, then we'll do our build and price. Okay, let's start off by checking out the interior of the all-new 2022 QX55. They say it's got a driver-focused and design-forward interior space that puts luxury performance first. They even say the words here, they say auto fashion, because the words couture actually just means fashion. So auto fashion. So it does look pretty good from what we can see right here on this big old hero image. So let's move forward. The QX55's cabin features a unique asymmetrical design and accommodating performance-minded luxuries conveniently around the driver, as we can see. And the interior is shown in the available contrasting graphite and Monaco red interior. We could just call that black and red interior. Looks to be a little bit of white contrast stitching along the seats, maybe along the armrests. Surely a fully leather wrapped steering wheel. It's a nice presentation in here. Built with real-world luxury in mind, everything about the QX55's interior space, right down to the feel and function of the controls on the leather-wrapped steering wheel, is designed with craftsmanship and modern life in mind. From how this driver is sitting, everything does look nicely positioned and easy to get to, and very driver-centric in its orientation. It's quite nice. Here's a beautiful close-up of the leather seat in the QX55, and it is quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, it looks great. Okay, so here we can actually see all the seat colors, all the colors that are available for the interior. Here they're showing that Monaco red semi-aniline leather pointed seating with the black natural maple wood open pore trim. Can't really see that, but apparently it's there. Now, this is not, we can't do a virtual walk around of the interior or anything like that, or 360 spin around, but we can look at the rest of the options here. So let's go ahead and do that. This is the graphite semi-aniline leather with the black natural maple wood. So graphite is really black. So black leather, and the semi-aniline is just a nicer leather. And then you got the black natural maple wood open pore trim. Again, I can't really see that open pore wood. I guess I can see it a little bit along the top side here. I guess I can see it a little bit along the top side, along the upper door panel there. I guess you get a little shot of it. I can't really see it down here because the resolution of this photo is not really that good. Here's the stone semi-aniline leather seating with the black natural maple wood. I don't know if they have any other wood besides that. Let's find out. Hopefully they do. Yeah, here's the black leather with the dark aluminum trim. Now, this is not the semi-aniline leather. This is the notch down. It's still leather, but not semi-aniline leather. You're going to get the semi-aniline leather in the Sensory. Here's the stone leather appointed seating with the dark aluminum trim. And then you've got the leatherette. The leatherette's going to be coming in your base model. And so that comes in stone with the dark aluminum trim, and then black leatherette with that dark aluminum trim. And so the Essence gets standard leather, the Sensory gets that semi-aniline, and then the base model, the Luxe here, gets the leatherette. Here's a great shot of the second row. I wish they'd actually expand the view so we could actually see more of the inside. So it's really kind of a glamour photo, but it's a nice one. So here they're showing the infotainment system and the steering wheel mounted controls on the leather wrapped steering wheel. And we can also see navigation on that upper screen. So the Bose audio here, this is the available Bose 16 speaker performance series audio system. It comes on the mid-level and the top tier Sensory models, and it looks quite nice in there, doesn't it? I love the stainless steel speaker covers. It's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. When you think about a luxury car, you want to see leather, you want to see wood, you want to see metal or metal-like materials in the cabin. And so that definitely checks the box. Here's a beautiful shot of a cell phone and an armrest. What they're really talking about is the wireless Apple CarPlay. So there is Android Auto and there is Apple CarPlay for the QX55, but only Apple CarPlay is wireless, so I guess you still have to cord up via USB if you want to use Android Auto. So apparently comfort comes first with the QX55's available advanced climate control system and standard heated front seats. Okay, so we went through the interior features. Now let's check out the exterior features for the 2022 INFINITI QX55. It is a good-looking SUV. I have to say that the imagery of the QX55 that they're using on the site, the gallery images or whatever they're using, they're absolutely beautiful. They're like on par with BMW images. At any rate, here they're showing us the exclusive double arch grille featuring the all-new origami-inspired signature interweave that's entirely unique to the QX55. Here we can see the eye-catching digital piano key taillights. They are very nice. And we can see the sloping coupe back design. You can kind of see that design right along the back edge here. You can't even necessarily tell that this is an SUV from this angle, can you? Okay, so let's go over the exterior colors, and then we actually can spin this around and do a 360, but let's go over the exterior colors first. This color here is Hermosa Blue, Dynamic Sunstone Red. This is an exclusive paint option. We've got Slate Gray, which is a premium paint option. There's Liquid Platinum, Graphite Shadow, Black Obsidian. There's also Mineral Black. That's a premium paint color option as well. And there's also Majestic White, which is also a premium paint option. So, as you can see here, we can do a 360 spin around of the exterior of the 2022 INFINITI QX55. And it's a nice looking SUV. I like the design. So the 2022 QX55 has angular curves, aerodynamic lines, and a sport-inspired spoiler. It's definitely a bold crossover coupe design, and it's actually inspired by the iconic Infiniti FX series from back in the day. I don't know if you remember this SUV. I've tossed a picture up here. But yeah, that's old school Infiniti SUV stuff right there. Here they're showing us the striking 20-inch machine finish aluminum alloy wheels. They're quite beautiful. The picture's a little close up. I wish it was a little bit further back. We had a little bit better resolution at that point. But yeah, there's a real close-up shot of the wheel. So here they're showing the Infiniti badge, which the trunk latch is actually integrated into. Okay, so we went through the exterior features. We already also went through the interior features. Now, let's check out and explore the convenience and safety features, and also explore the performance features of the 2022 QX55. Okay, let's check out these other features of the QX55. They say this is a trend-setting driver experience. This is a performance sports coupe and a luxury crossover, so you can have it all and you can look good doing it. Behind the wheel of the all-new QX55, here's some performance specs. There's only one engine, regardless of what trim level you get. That engine makes 268 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, and combined city and highway driving, you can expect 25 miles to the gallon. Here we can see some of the technology features for the 2022 QX55, like the wireless Apple CarPlay integration, which we already talked about. Here's the navigation. They say real-time traffic information, 3D building graphics, seamless turn-by-turn directions. Here's the Bose audio, that exact same picture we already saw. They're talking about the optional available 16-speaker system that comes standard in the Essence and the Sensory. Here they're talking about Android Auto, which you do have to cord up for. It is not wireless. And then wireless. Speaking of wireless, then of course everybody offers a Wi-Fi hotspot. I'm never a fan. They say it's standard onboard Wi-Fi hotspot. So does that mean you don't have to pay a monthly subscription for that? Because if you don't, then cool. If you do, then I'm out. Okay, so the QX55's engine is pretty cool. It's a revolutionary VC turbo engine, and what that really means is that this engine can change its compression ratio on the fly to offer you the best of both worlds, meaning performance and efficiency. So the QX55 comes standard with intelligent all-wheel drive that helps to boost your performance. It can send up to 50% available power to the rear wheels for better traction and control. There's also direct adaptive steering, which makes driving more enjoyable by automatically adjusting and digitally enhancing driver steering input up to 1,000 times per second. And this will provide incredible precision and control. Okay, let's check out the drive assist technologies. Here they're showing us the standard blind spot warning. Here's the ProPilot Assist driver technology. Here's heads-up display, one of my favorite features for any automobile, regardless of who makes it. Here they're talking about the around view monitor with moving object detection. And here they're talking about the standard predictive forward collision warning. Okay, so we went through all the features. We went over the exterior. We went over the interior. We've learned everything there is to know about the QX55. The only thing left to do is actually build and price our Sensory model that starts at $57,050. So let's do that now. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is pick an exterior color. I'm not necessarily crazy about any of the colors, but I do like the slate gray. It's a premium paint option. It's $695, so we're gonna go with that. Then down here, we can check out the available interiors. So there's the graphite semi-aniline. So so you can get just all black if you want. You can get the stone, which is the light colored, or you can get this Monaco red, the black and red. I think maybe I'd like to just go with the black semi-aniline leather. Yeah, I think that looks about right. Let's move on to whatever is next. Okay, since there's nothing to really option, it looks like what they're really showing us now, even though we're still on exterior, they're really showing us accessories, license plate frames, stuff like that, grills, styling, wheels. Those are all accessories, and so technically these are all things that, well, are available at the dealer anytime, even after purchase. So here's some 20-inch wheel options or other 20-inch wheel options, because the vehicle does come standard with 20-inch wheels. So you've got two other options if you wanted them. I don't think we're going to mess with any of this stuff. Under styling, they show like an accent package and things like that. So you can add this matte chrome finishing touches. And they have a lighting package, which will probably give you, looks like some illuminated lighting down here, or a puddle light of some sorts. I actually think this looks fantastic just the way it is, and doesn't really require any of these accessories. If you wanted to, you could option the black grille, which is, again, an accessory. You could get this after the fact. So you could option the black grille if you wanted to. But I like the light grille. I want some chrome. Again, I think that's definitely a signature of luxury. Every auto manufacturer usually is offering something with blacked out trim, and I get it, but I still like the, your standard chrome trim on a luxury automobile. So they do have this lighting. This is not a very good photo showing that lighting, but there is some LED lighting between the front and rear tires. It's just $335. I think we'll go ahead and throw this accessory on there. So we already picked our interior color, and so from there, there's nothing to add besides other accessories, more lighting, first aid kits, cargo carriers, all-weather floor mats, things like that. We are actually going to skip over all of those things. Then the funniest part is they try to upsell us again with now they show us all the accessories in one place, so you can see them, and you might be interested in some of them. Like, are you kidding me? The tent? Hold on a second. I always think the tent is hilarious. I've seen this. Obviously, I've looked at a lot of manufacturer websites. I have over 800 videos, many of them build and price reviews. I've seen a lot of tents, and I always think it's funny because I don't know. Do people actually do this? I'm not sure. If you do this, if you'd be interested in this tent, you got to leave a comment below. I need to know if this stuff is actually relevant, or just are other manufacturers doing this because other manufacturers are offered. I mean, that's quite a tent there. I mean, it's like a circus tent. That thing's huge. I do like some illuminated door sills. Those are always nice. These are $485. They cost more than the tent. And you can see right up here, they say this is one of their most popular. Of course it is, because the rest of the stuff, I'm surprised the tent wasn't the most popular. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these. They call theirs kick plates. Some other people call them door sills. Everybody's got different names. They all mean the same thing. We're going to go ahead and spend the $485 on those. So I guess that upselling us worked, didn't it? I guess it worked. All right, so that is everything, though. I think this is cool, the seat cover for the second row, especially if you have pets. That's cool. So yeah, they have a few things in there. I'm not really interested in any of them. I guess I grabbed the two things I was interested in. Let's move on to the summary. Okay, so there it is, $59,590 out the door, $60,000 for a fully loaded 2022 INFINITI QX55 Sensory with all-wheel drive. We definitely loaded it all out. It's quite nice. I do like it. Do I like it $60,000? I don't know. It's nice. I mean, that's about the going rate. That doesn't make it all right, but yeah, $60,000, that's a lot of change for an INFINITI when you've got other vehicles like Mercedes and BMW and Audi now, especially at this price point. And while this is nice, I'm sorry, it can't compete with the Audis and the BMWs and the Mercedes. I mean, maybe in their horsepower range and stuff like that, but in terms of presentation, design, interior, technology, I don't know. But $60,000, nice SUV. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this video of the QX55 helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.